cardinal signs, Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome to your February 2025 psychic forecast. So if you're new here, I'm Ashton. I'm a psychic tarot reader, and I'm basically just here to tell you what you can expect for February 2025. First, I'm going to start with some themes, and then we're going to jump into some tarot cards. And I always say that if this part of the reading resonates with you, the rest of the reading will also probably resonate with you. So keep that in mind as you're watching. We're just going to get started. So, cardinal signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are some themes for their February 2025? Please and thank you. Themes for cardinal signs for February 2025. Some themes for cardinal signs February 2025. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have magic, love. So I feel like we're making things happen this month, even though looking at these actual cards, it feels very like work, sleep, eat, back to work, sleep, eat again. We have hunger, we have rest, isolation, rejection, anger, and cleanse. So I really do feel like February is about to feel like a cycle of working like a dog and not really having a lot of free time. And I feel like there's the time that I feel the hunger that's being rejected, I feel is time for you to do like things that you enjoy doing, like hobbies or hanging out with your friends or going to see your family. Like there's just this self-denial in February, excuse me, where you feel like you have no other time to be doing the things you like to be doing, and prioritizing rest, even though there's these things that you would like to partake in, I feel is probably going to be vital because it's also characterized by anger. So I would say I feel like this month when you're feeling like really irritable or really annoyed, ask yourself, how have I been sleeping lately? I feel like sleep might be a point of contention for this collective in February, like really needing a lot of sleep but not getting a lot of it. And there's a lot of like focusing on yourself energy in February as well, with isolation and cleanse. And take the time that you're spending by yourself and make sure that it's not just you're not spending all your alone time or time that you do have to yourself doom scrolling, or you're not spending it doing things that are not beneficial for you, especially because February, like January, February are really like the dark times of winter, and I feel like that's when a lot of people start really feeling the seasonal depression. So it might be beneficial for you to just make sure that you're being proactive when you're spending a lot of time alone in order to keep your energy and yourself and your state of mind as calm and clean as possible. And it will get muddied with a lot of doom scrolling. It will get muddied with a lot of like just activities that aren't really helping you in any way, shape, or form. Like you want to be learning something, you want to be maybe engaging in something, some sort of media, like not just mindlessly consuming media, but being more mindful about it even can have its benefits for you in February. So much to contemplate. Okay. What do cardinal signs need to know for February 2025? Please and thanks for Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do they need to know for February 2025? What do cardinal signs need to know for February 2025? I feel like this is a month where you're really trying to get things in order. It's like I'm trying to get my ducks in a row. What do I need to know for February 2025? Please and thank you. Now is the time to make a big change. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Swords. I feel like the energy here is this final realization that nobody's going to give me what it is that I want in my life. I have to go out and I have to find it. I have to go out and I have to find it. I feel like that is it's very interesting given all of the things that I've already said, and just looking at the spread that I'm going to show you. I feel like there's this kind of like eureka moment this month where you realize, like, what am I doing? Like, it just feels very like you're coming out of some sort of fog, And it might be based on something somebody says to you. It might be based on something that you read, like in a journal that you wrote in a long time ago. It's something that some sort of words are having some sort of impact on you that leads you to be like, okay, like things kind of need to change. Because I do feel like this is a self-inflicted change that's happening in February. So for the spread, we have the Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups reversed, Knight of Swords, Death, and we have the Knight of Wands. So it's very interesting to me with the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords because I feel like the Knight of Swords is very impulsive, and I feel this month your impulsivity might be what leads you to feeling not your best self. It's like your first reaction, um, the first thought of, oh, this is what I want to do today, or your first inkling, which might not be very intuitive. It might be the anxiety thought that you jump to. I feel like your first instincts are the first things that kind of come to mind of like, oh, I want to do this, or I think this, or whatever. The first things that come to mind, don't trust them. Like